Howdy everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Malenia's Arsenal, the series where we fight Malenia in NG7 with every single weapon. Today's episode will be using the Ruin's Greatsword. And before we get into this, I'd just like to ask if you do enjoy the content, please do leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and comment if you'd like to help choose the next weapon. I've never used this weapon before, and I swung it 2 times. I checked out the moveset right before starting. And I only just now learned that the charged R2 has gravity effects on it. I did not know that. So I'm going to try this thing out. And the way that we've spec'd into charge attacks, including with the physic. So I know it's a slow charge attack, but we might just be able to use it a little bit and see that damage, you know? That's like 400 extra damage, okay. Even still, that's cool. I gotta play a lot more careful than how I did there, but that's okay. I mean, this thing hits really hard, at least. Just, let's slow down and, actually play the weapon now. Oh, that hit me still? That's sad. Let's heal one more time, and now we're good to start using it. How about that? Ooh, we can roll there. We'll do a full charge start, too. I mean, I'm assuming that the poise damage alone is pretty worthwhile, right? Okay, you cannot roll if you check her with R1 there. Okay. I'd rather not. There we go. Ooh! What? My roll didn't come out. That's okay. That first attempt, I was checking out, trying to use the charger 2, and I got hit immediately, and I never recovered after that point, if you didn't notice. Okay. Looks really cool. Probably hard to use against Malenia, if I had to bet. If I get a stagger, if I actually get like a posture break, stance break, I might try using it there against her, but otherwise I'll probably stick to... You can do tapping R2 as reactions, in the same way that you can use R1, honestly, but beyond that, I'd probably be rather hard-pressed to actually use it. Oof. I mean, we do a ton of damage, right? That's a big upside. That was calling her out, by the way, when I did that second R1. I can't know for sure that she's actually going to do something punishable there. So it's a bit of a risk. Yeah, okay. Oh, she jumped over the gravity part. Oh no. That's okay. I think you're wanting to use your range to your advantage is your best bet. But I don't totally know how to do that, honestly. I'm not... Yeah, that was good, right? I'll take that trade. It's pretty significant damage, to say the least. When I play Ultra Greatswords against her, I really do play with the idea of just trading blows in mind. Because, I mean, why not, right? You got the hefty damage to make up for it. Granted, I gotta say, this thing is hitting about as hard as a Bloodhound Fang. I don't know if I spec'd poorly for this, or what. Granted, it does get way more poise breaks. Honestly, R2, R1's pretty fast. Not fast enough to get anything off of it, but it's pretty fast. Yeah, we'll take it. We'll get a backstab here. Oh, that sounded so pitiful on the follow-up. We're gonna wait this one out, yeah. We're gonna go for a charge for 2, though. Yeah. I mean, this weapon's cool, don't get me wrong. It's just, A little weaker than I expected. And that's okay. We'll try Wave of Destruction on her. Here. I don't know how it works. Oh! Okay. It's just the, Dragon King Ultra Greatsword from Dark Souls 1. Okay. Why didn't you say so? Dang. I was worried she would go right into that, yeah. We are not quite far enough for this. Yep, I wasn't supposed to roll there or there, honestly. I was actually supposed to be punished a lot more for how I handled that, but that's okay. So we can actually use Wave of Destruction. Okay, she dodges. I should have known. And then there's this. Oh, what the? How did we do that, guys? And besides getting hit 3 times. Heal twice, yeah. You just take the blow. I know I'm like kind of hemorrhaging health real quick. We'll get back to it in just a second. Oh, that clipped me. That's bad. That's really important that that doesn't clip me. Alright, if you're gonna hit R1, I'll hit R1. This weapon is performing fine. Honestly, it is doing good damage. I just don't quite know how to use a weapon like this against Malenia very well. It's fun, I'll say that much. I'll do a jumping R2 here. Rolling R1 gets that. Let's go. Oh, she treats it like a projectile, too. Oh, that is interesting. That lets you do some funky junk. I'll go for a charge for 2 here. I tried. Oh. Free hit. Oh, she did the full version. Okay. Ooh, that was cool. I mean, this looks pretty good, right? It is a fully strength weapon, so you have the benefit of, like, you have to have 16 int. Why did I think it was 18? Either way, you get the benefit of only pumping into practically one stat, right? As well as it being strength, which gives you access to, like, all of the great shields as well. Most of the great shields as well. The ones that matter, how about that? So, I mean, it's, this is not an insignificant weapon, and probably against things like Moog, where he's more stationary and we can land charged R2s. We can get the good stance damage build up from this, because I'm sure this does a lot better stance damage than a normal charged R2, right? Right? I don't actually know the data, or else I'd be making a joke here about the fact that it probably doesn't. But, anyway. Overall, this weapon's fine. It felt better than when I did Zweihander, I think, if I remember Zweihander correctly. You do have a couple. Let's look at a couple things, shall we? From this direction. Alright, so range is shorter than Zweihander. It's about... Actually, is that the shortest Ultra Greatsword? Eesh. No. These two have the same range, pretty much. The range alone is actually a pretty big deterrent from this weapon, I would say. But you do get that beautiful weapon art that hits from really far away, so... I guess that's a... So one of the reasons why... Dude, stop backing up. Oh wow, I got hit by that. One of the things to note is that... I'll stand in this fire to... Wow, it just whiffed, dude. You almost killed me with that, too. My healing didn't chain, so I got hit there. You get higher motion values on this than you do like the curved greatsword, which is why even though it has a similar weapon art, or similar damage, I should say, not weapon art, it comes out doing slightly more damage per swing. Oh, that's high damage, right? And then right now we can do a few of these, right? Does this charge R2 also help proc things like combos? It probably does, right? No heal. I get it, dude. He's a bit of a freak, you know? Yeah, not just because he's screaming kneel. Uh, does... Do we know what that... I mean, I don't know what it means. Does anybody else know what kneel means in his context? Because, like, I have no clue. I'm assuming it's probably, significant. At least to somebody. Dude, the gravity range is actually kind of low. It's kind of funny. Probably stance break soon? Yeah. Oh, and then we didn't even get the repost. That's sad. This thing feels a lot better against Moog than something like Malenia, honestly. Where that slower speed doesn't matter nearly as much. Do the uppercut. Yeah, this is just us winning then. Right here. I mean, that was pretty good, I can't lie. Mogwin, dude, I know. Seriously. But, I think the weapon's good, right? I don't know if it really outclasses other Ultra Greatswords. I will apparently always call them that instead of Colossal Greatswords. I'm sorry. I'm doing my best, I swear. No, pardon me, but it's been, they've been called that for how long now instead of Colossal? I guess since what? Were they called Ultra Greatswords in... Probably not called Ultra Greatswords in Demon's Souls. But ever since, like, Dark Souls 1, which is 13 years. Something like that, 14 years. I don't know when it comes to... Actually, hold on a second. I didn't notice if you could charge this weapon art or not, but let's go ahead and... Let's just do something a little silly, shall we? If I knew where my shards, my things are. I don't know if it's a charged weapon art, but we don't need stamina anyway, so why don't we just try it? Also, let's see. Raise the sword upward and strike it to the ground to fire off a wave of gravitational force. Wasn't sure if it would say or not in the weapon art description. We are now at the gauntlet. Gideon first, always. Obviously, you don't really have a choice. We're going to try the weapon art against him at point blank range, though. Alright, I don't think it charges. Oh! Ah. I see. It's one of these, then. Then can we just go to charge start 2 on it? Yeah, nice. I mean, we flawless Gideon. That's good, right? That will be the only place where I play it like that. Uh, Probably don't want the Rotten Wing Sword Insignia. I actually don't remember what I had on, though. Oh, that's what I had. Alright. The other two, I have a feeling will not go nearly as smoothly as that. But that's okay. So, I have a feeling that what people will say is that this weapon cheeses Malenia then, right? What you do, you just pump mind and then 9916, and then you just use the L2 on her to pop her into the air. But I really hate those strategies because they tend to be super awkward in terms of timing. Anyway, we still have the wrong tier on, but I just don't care. At this point, if a weapon succeeds against Malenia, that's really what matters, which makes this kind of awkward. Basically, you can look at it one of two ways. I'm judging the weapon still after Malenia, because honestly, on a normal playthrough, Malenia is not a good judge for how good a weapon is. She's a unique fight. But beyond that, like, I also kind of just can't post 3-minute videos. At least I mean, I could, but I wouldn't be happy with them. I want to actually do commentary, you know? I mean, hey, this weapon chunks him at least. Oh, I deserve to die here. I don't die here, but I deserved it. Oh, we're not at full health. That's a funny game. Okay, so you just can't get a jumping attack on him during that. That's okay. I'm doing it anyway, you can't stop me. Okay, so you can as well, though. Oh! One of these is gonna stance break. Yeah! That should phase transition him, right? No? Alright. This will, though, right? Nope. Maybe if that hadn't whiffed. Yeah, okay. Probably for the better. I'm actually getting better at dodging that, by the way. Why did I go for an attack here? That wasn't very bright. I knew that that's how that worked. My mind broke for a second there. Well, that was weird. We'll go for 2. Okay, so you roll past him to get out of that. That's good to know. I honestly wasn't very sure. We could block this, maybe? Not the best to block, but it worked. That's a lot of gravity we got going on there, my dude. Good. Okay. It's honestly very rare. Right, that one doesn't actually do a full shockwave. It's very rare for me to leave him in this phase for very long. Typically, while he's transforming, I just kind of take him down, right? And he likes to chase. Oh, my R1 didn't come out, but I'll take it, because it wasn't the right button to hit anyway. Whoa! I mean, I'm getting better at this part, right? Yeah, I like rolling that first one, but not the second. That feels more proper. I wanted to find a time to use the weapon art, but dude just doesn't give it. Tuh, it almost killed. Just kill him. Yeah. I mean, we did better that time than with the last weapon, right? We still used 8, but that fight really benefits you to use a fast weapon, I find, personally. We'll go ahead and put the, I don't really know what I want, dude. I'm indecisive. And then on to Radagon and Elden Beast. I honestly do not look forward to this fight, but we're gonna do it. Gonna have to. I forgot to buff beforehand. It'll be okay, though. I'll hold on to that buff for phase 2, which will help with my holy damage resistance. I maybe could have gotten a third strike there. Didn't really want to, though. You gotta roll early on that one. Ooh. I mean, he barely clipped me there, so that wasn't so bad, honestly. We're probably about to get a stance break, right? Yeah, that's what I like to see. Stance break in the transition. We don't have enough, but we're going for it anyway. I'm not afraid. Honestly, R2 is feeling real good to use against him. And then we just run in a circle around him for this one. Yeah, he stops tracking part of the way through that. Whoops, my my roll didn't come out, but that's okay. Oh, no, dude. Chill. Alright, good. Okay, I wasn't actually sure. I thought for a second there I'd try jumping. I didn't think it would work. What? Again? What? 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 Well, that fight was, like, actually really clean up till that point. Talk about a lingering hitbox, huh? Probably because it came from so far away, I rolled for normal timing for when I'm closer. That's okay. Elden Beast is a pain anyway, and I had fun with Radagon nonetheless. I will say, this weapon has the highest second highest guarding capabilities. Highest if you count guard boost. And a 60%, 61% guard boost is like, really, really good, right? That's better than this shield, right? No. Ever so slightly lower. I don't think you can put... No. Dude, I wish you could put barricade shield on colossal swords. That'd be so cool. But anyway, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, etc., all that stuff. Thank you very much for hanging around and watching this weapon. It was fun. I will see you guys next time. Bye. I'm gonna turn around to the camera. Bye.